Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one, big number 93. So I'm excited. I got lots going on. We at Tiege Hanley are about to witness something hopefully spectacular. We are a mere 35 minutes away from the first reveal from the Guy Bauer team for the video that we shot a few weeks ago. It's the inaugural, like, hey guys, here it is, check it out, this is a rough cut, what do you guys think? And then we get to give feedback and we're all on the phone. It's gonna be exciting, 30 minutes. I'm like nervous because I hope it doesn't suck. I don't think it will. Something that definitely doesn't suck is bang, the Tiege Hanley t-shirt, Uncomplicated. It's funny. I wore this the other day to the grocery store, and the cashier, the woman, was like, I love your t-shirt. I'm like, really? I do too. The back, Tiege Hanley up there by the neck. This one is actually a special one. These are the t-shirts that are going, it says day one underneath. Want to see again? Right there. These t-shirts are actually going to be going out to all of the people that are still using Tiege Hanley, active subscribers that started, that from our launch basically have been a part of it. And so they get the day one just because we thought we wanted to do something a little bit special for the people that signed up on the initial sort of wave of people. And so if that's you, you probably were getting an email or have gotten an email asking what size you want, and we'll take care of it. The other people that are going to be getting the Uncomplicated t-shirts, I think we're still waiting for them to come in, the shipment. But the plan right now is if you get 6 systems, it doesn't necessarily need to be, like 30 days, 30, like if it's just like, if your system and your schedule is like 45 days, 47 days, whatever, it's 6 systems of Tiege, you're gonna get an Uncomplicated t-shirt totally free. Actually, technically not free. It took you 6, you get what I'm saying, but they're on their way. And so that's something we're going to be implementing here very, very soon. Something else has been going on. I'll tell you a little bit about Pete and Pedro, just because it's business related. I have been struggling bad with Pete and Pedro. And it's one of those good problems that they say, but what happened was, last month, I did 2 extra sort of videos. As you guys know, I've started releasing a lot more content. I'm doing like 4, possibly 5 videos a week, and it has been incredible. I have loved it, but it's definitely added to my personal stress level a little bit, just because I feel this need to make better content than I was before for my website. And so I'm doing the best job I can, but it's been awesome because I've been able to release a lot of non-sponsored content. And so that's pretty incredible. It feels good. Everything's going really well. But I released 2 videos for Pete and Pedro. Well, I spiked last month. We, in this current month, did 40%. We grew 40% from the previous month. And the truth is that every month from Pete and Pedro, from the time I started this 3 years ago, every month has been an increase. And so, usually it's small. Usually it's like 5%, 2%, 3%, but it's been gradually growing. And the main reason is because once somebody tries Pete and Pedro, they like it and they order it again. Some people go in the Bueno Hair Club, which is an auto sort of renewal thing. Every like 6 or 8 weeks, we send you a new product. It's cheaper, all that good stuff. Well, 40% growth last month. And it's really difficult for me with Pete and Pedro, and I ship everything here out of my office. I've got 2 guys that come in every day that help me fill orders. It's really difficult to plan inventory-wise when you have these massive spikes. And like one video can spike sales like dramatically. And so last month was our best month ever, and then this month 40% more. And so as a result, sold out everything. So what I've been doing, and once I saw that things were flying off the shelf, when I call my manufacturer and I say, hey, I need an order of this, 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 and this, they give me around 3 weeks. That's how long it takes for them to pretty much fill, make, and send me the order. Shipping takes a week from California to Atlanta. And so logistically, it's really tough. I don't have the best inventory management system. Tiege Hanley is much better in terms of projections and planning. I sort of am going at it on the fly, and it's tough for me. But this last month has been just terrible, horrible, because I've been out, it's stressed out, and one of the biggest issues is that I sell on Amazon. And so if I run out, I've got to basically stop selling on Amazon, because you get dinged if you sell and you don't ship in a timely enough fashion. And so I've had to refund orders. It's been nuts. And so I placed a really big order. We got the order today. We got the shipment literally today. The problem is that the shampoo, they lost a pallet. They lost actually 2 pallets of shampoo. Don't know where it is. Nobody can find it yet. And so that's one of the things that we've been out of and one of my top sellers. And so that pretty much sucks. I've also placed another, actually the biggest order I've ever placed is being made right now. Now the issue is, where do I store it? I'm pretty much maxed out in terms of capacity at my office. And, you know, my office is nice. I don't necessarily want it to have, you know, boxes and, me sitting on boxes instead of chairs. And so this week I've actually been going out and looking at different warehouse spaces in the immediate vicinity of the Pete and Pedro headquarters. And I think I found one, and it's like 3,100 square feet. I'm not going to have anybody there. I just need storage space so that I can place a massive, monumental, crazy order and just have it there. And so that I can then run over and stock inventory from sort of like a distribution hub. But right now, I'm drowning in orders, which is good, but I'm also super stressed out. And then when you have a big glitch like today, the shipment didn't show up of the one of the products that I needed desperately, it sucks. The other bad thing about this is it's cost me a lot of money, because in order to, like, when the stuff's being made out in California, they make it like, they'll make the putty, and then it'll sit there and wait for the rest of the products to be manufactured, made, and then they'll ship everything. Well, I've been having to call up like every day, like, hey, you know, overnight me 20 cases, overnight me, or 2-day me, or one thing I did, I was like, overnight me 20 cases, regular ship me 20 cases, right? Like, so that it's basically staged and staggered. But every time you do something like that, it costs you a ton in shipping costs, but it's worth it to me. I'm not losing money doing that, and it's keeping people happy and customers happy. And so that's been pretty stressful, really stressful. I've been pretty stressed about that, but we're coming through it. It's growing pains. But my plan, honestly, is to try and grow Pete and Pedro very similarly to what I've done with Tiege Hanley. Now, not, you know, probably not going to be the meme thing, but my goal is to put out a few more videos a month talking about hair products, and more hair content to try and grow that. I truly feel that if I do that, I can probably double sales next year. And so that would be incredible. That would also be really challenging, but trying to figure it out. But that, you didn't come for Pete and Pedro, but it is a business lesson. I would now like to talk about Tiege Hanley and sort of what we finished with last vlog. One of the conversations that has been going on internally with Tiege is, do we add more products to the offering? Right now, we sell 3 things. We've got 3 SKUs. We've got level 1, level 2, level 3 systems. In the level 1, we've got the wash, the scrub, the AM and the PM moisturizer. Level 2, we add an eye cream. Level 3, we add the eye cream and the anti-aging serum. We're all face skincare. We are also developing an acne system. And so we're going to have an acne level 1, acne level 2, acne level 3. So that adds another SKU. But the big conversation is, okay, do we add more products to the line, or do we just basically focus on face and skincare? Dollar Shave Club model. You know, they just started with razors, and then all of a sudden it's shave cream, which makes sense because there's shaving. But then they started going into other areas like hair product and you know, body wash and butt wipes and all sorts of things. And personally, I feel like it cheapened their, it distracted from the message and the selling message of Dollar Shave Club. We do razors, we do this, but I understand because, you know, you've got this huge multi-million customer base. It's Pete and Pedro Manufacturing. Hang tight. Hey, Yadira. Huh? Sucks. I was hoping for good news on shampoo. Not yet. Anyway, so products. A lot of companies do that, where they expand a line. Pete and Pedro, for instance, when I started, it was just, 5 products. And then, I systematically, they found my pallets. This is good. I'm going to get it tomorrow. So this is awesome. Hey, things are already looking up. See, things happen quick here, Pete and Pedro. So anyway, back to these products and developing new products. I developed new products for Pete and Pedro. I added, shampoo and conditioner. I added, and it was great. And my income, my business has grown as a result of that. But it's a line. It's a hair line, and so it makes sense. With Tiege Hanley, though, in my opinion, we're all face care, right? We're all face care all day long, and so when I want to do that, my opinion is we need to be the best at that. Let's not get distracted, because the sales message is different. Instead of me talking about, hey, Tiege Hanley, amazing skincare, blah, 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 it's like, and deodorant? It just doesn't feel right. I think it's hard. But that being said, we're leaving money on the table, because we know that, if we make a great product, people would buy it, because they already know that they love Tiege Hanley. And so if we're making a body wash or a deodorant, they're probably going to love that as well. And so we're leaving money on the table. But at some point, you've got to make a decision in your business, I guess. And I guess we don't have to decide. I guess it's something where we can focus on skincare right now. But, there are a lot of people making body wash. And with body wash, you can go to the drugstore or the grocery store and buy a body wash for $3. I mean, seriously, how much can you charge for a body wash, when the whole premise of Tiege Hanley is we're providing crazy, intense, amazing products at a lower price? What are we going to sell body wash for? Not only that, we try to ship body wash. All of a sudden, our shipping cost goes up by about $5 per unit. So right there, our margins are totally wiped out on the body wash. Deodorant, how much? I mean, the deodorant that I use is a product called Recipe for Men. It is a liquid, it's a roll-on. It doesn't have, I believe, alcohol. It doesn't have maybe aluminum. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but it's awesome. I love it. I spent $20 for that deodorant. There are other deodorants, high-end deodorants, like Piper Way or Y. They were on Shark Tank, the charcoal deodorant. The one thing with that, just a little side note, is that I know the manufacturer makes it, and they say that it'll stain white shirts. Oh my goodness, that's kind of funky. But there are other high-end deodorants out there, but I don't know. I struggle with this. I know Kelly is probably of the mindset, and I should say he's not of the mindset. I can't speak for him in that regard. He has brought up the conversation multiple times, and it's like, hey, let's think about this, because this is something that the development of these products takes a long time. And so if we wanted to launch something next year, we need to have it developed in pretty much the lab, doing the samples and testing and all that, because we got to test everything. It takes a long time. So product development takes a while. And if we wanted to do something, we need to sort of get on the stick and get it in the works. But my personal opinion is stick to what you're good at and be the best at it. Mr. Martin says, I truly don't know if you should add more products to the line or not, but if you go that route, these products should have an outstanding quality on par with the Tiege system. I agree. Adding standard quality products could water down the overall value of the brand. I agree with you 1,000%. My friend. Somebody else, Jasper M, says, you're wasting your time making body wash or deodorant unless it's the same price or cheaper than the ones at the store, which is, same sort of thing. I used Tiege Hanley on my eyes during the eclipse and I was fine. Good. Don Castillo says, I think adding a body wash wouldn't be a bad idea, because it's still skincare. You could also do other body skincare things like a moisturizer, deodorant, could maybe fit in there, but I'm not really sure if that goes along with skincare. It kind of does, but I get it. What about a junk soap? I'm assuming it's like a soap for your junk. That could work. Boner Lee says, great name, Boner. I honestly think that expanding your brand is an excellent idea. The people who already use Tiege will try out these products. Then you'll have these people that don't necessarily want the facial skincare products, but may try and eventually blah, 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 blah. He thinks it's a good idea, in a nutshell. Jeff Cole says, personally, I would highly recommend that Tiege Hanley go the route of adding additional men's products to the line. It would be crazy awesome to have Tiege Hanley as the one-stop shop for every man's daily routine. Right now, I rock and roll with Pete and Pedro. Great selection for my hair products and Tiege Hanley for my face, but I still need to go buy deodorant, body wash from outside vendors. Would love to have it all streamlined system. And that makes sense. My girlfriend uses Tiege Hanley and now I'm gay. It doesn't even make sense. Tyler Haroldson says, personally, I think expansion is a great idea for Tiege, but under the conditions that you stick to skincare. Body wash works great because it's for your skin, but don't, for instance, go into beard stuff. And that you keep the quality. As a consumer, in my mind, it's harder to trust a brand that has 50 products to be the best in every way. It's easier to trust... More Pete and Pedro. All right, I'm done now with them. And I gotta be done soon because I gotta hop on a call. It's easier to trust the small one. If you can keep your quality and you can put a cap on the product line and help the consumers feel like you're not stretching, hold on, let me expand, out of your realm of expertise and absolute perfection, I think it's a great idea. I think it's a good idea. I just don't know that I want to, I don't know that I want to do it because I really feel, like I said, personally, you heard my feeling. I think that it's a good idea to some degree. I think you could try it with one product, see how it goes, but logistically, it changes everything. Like we've got the system level 1, level 2, level 3 down to a science in terms of how much it costs to ship it, the box we're packaging it in, like everything. And so now we've added another level of complexity. It's like, what if they want a level 1 plus a deodorant? What if they want, like, it just adds a whole nother level of complexity, and I don't know if we're ready for that. We're definitely not ready for that. I mean, we're right now trying to figure out just logistically, you know, our business, our management, our what person we need to add to the team. We're in the process of figuring that all out now, and I think we should really probably do that first. But like Kelly says, the development does take a while, so I'm going to leave it there. All right. Good conversation, good talk. Sorry for going on a rant about Pete and Pedro, but that's what I'm dealing with right now, and it is definitely business related. But I want to know, questions down below. If you've got any business related questions, we're going to do, they don't have to be Tiege Hanley related. Any business question. Down in the comments, let us know, and I will hit some of them next week. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of this. We couldn't do any of it without you, and think you're spectacular. But at this point, I gotta go because I gotta hop on a call. Guys, you rock so hard, it is damn ridiculous.